Have you ever wondered in the past, when there were no modern refrigerators, how did our grandparents keep their eggs fresh and delicious, not spoiled for a whole month, even on hot summer days? Are there simple, easy-to-do folk secrets that we have forgotten in today's convenient life? Today, as a lifestyle expert, I will reveal to you tips for preserving eggs without a refrigerator, helping eggs retain their nutrition, safety, and cost savings. Especially useful for those who live in rural areas or want to return to a lifestyle close to nature. Let's explore with me right away. The first method is, never wash fresh eggs immediately after buying them from the market or supermarket. Many people worry about dirt or chicken droppings on the eggshells, so they have the habit of washing eggs with water before putting them in the refrigerator. However, few people know that there is a natural keratin layer on the eggshell, a thin, almost invisible protective layer that helps prevent bacteria from entering and reduces water loss. When this layer is washed away by water, the egg will essentially lose its protective layer. Harmful bacteria such as Salmonella or E. coli can easily penetrate through the tiny holes in the shell and cause the egg to spoil faster. Therefore, the correct way to preserve eggs is to absolutely not wash the eggs before storing. Keep the eggs in their original state. Only wash the eggs right before use to keep the eggs fresh longer and ensure safety when eating. Next, prepare a large bowl of rice or a large rice container. Then, gently dip the eggs into the rice so that the large end of each egg is facing up and the small end is facing down. Each egg should be 1 to 2 centimeters apart. Add each egg until you have completed the number of eggs to preserve. Where are you watching this video from? Leave a comment and let me know. Placing the egg with the larger end facing up is not a coincidence. This end has aerodynamic properties that help minimize contact between air and the yolk, slowing down spoilage. Rice absorbs moisture well, helping to prevent eggs from becoming moldy or spoiled. The closed environment in the rice limits contact with air, slowing down oxidation and reducing the rate of spoilage. Slowing down the dehydration process keeps eggs fresher longer and preserves the egg's nutrients, keeps eggs fresher longer and preserves the egg's nutrients. Once done, the next step is to cover the egg with rice too. Ensure that each egg is wrapped gently and securely. Using this method, even in the hot and humid conditions of summer, the egg can stay fresh for 2 to 3 months. The yolk will not become watery or mushy. The egg white remains clear and slightly opaque, ensuring the egg retains its best quality. The second way, prepare a small, clean bowl and pour in about 50 to 100 milliliters of cooking oil. It is best to use the regular odorless cooking oil that you usually use to avoid affecting the natural flavor of the egg. You do not need to completely submerge the egg in oil. Just place the egg in the bowl and gently roll it so that a thin layer of oil covers the entire surface of the eggshell. This layer of oil acts as an invisible protective layer, fitting snugly into the pores of the shell, preventing harmful bacteria such as E. coli or Salmonella from entering, but does not completely block the small pores on the eggshell. Thanks to that, the moisture inside the egg is retained, keeping the egg fresh and delicious. After coating the egg with oil, prepare a clean tray or container. Then gently place the eggs in, with the large end facing up and the small end facing down, arranging them neatly so that they do not break. Eggs treated in this way can be stored at room temperature for 20 to 30 days. Or if stored in the refrigerator, they can be stored for 2 to 3 months. When you take the eggs out to use, you will see that the eggshells are still dry. The yolks are firm and plump, and the egg whites are clear and thick. The flavor of the eggs is still fresh and does not decrease after cooking, even in high temperature and humidity conditions. This method helps prevent the eggs from spoiling. The third way, prepare a small basin, then add 1 to 32 tablespoons of salt. Pour water into the basin until the water is about 2/3 full. Stir well by hand until the salt is completely dissolved. Once you have the salt water solution, Gently place each egg in and soak for about 10 to 15 minutes. The salt water will penetrate the pores of the eggshell, creating an antibacterial layer, preventing bacteria, and helping to keep the inside of the egg moist. Next, prepare a tray or basket with ventilation holes. Gently lift the eggs onto the ventilation tray to dry naturally, helping to remove any remaining salt water on the surface after soaking. You can also gently wipe the outside with a soft paper towel to remove excess salt, helping the eggs dry faster and protecting the newly formed antibacterial layer. Finally, place the egg tray in a dry, cool, and airy place. Avoid direct sunlight and places with high temperatures such as near the stove or window. This method is suitable for small quantities of eggs and should be used within 10 to 20 days. If you need to preserve a larger quantity of eggs, you should use the oil coating method or the rice preservation method. The fourth method. After buying eggs, first gently wipe off any dirt or debris on the eggshell with a soft paper towel, avoiding washing with water so as not to remove the natural protective layer. Next, wrap each egg with newspaper, soft paper towels, or napkins to create a protective layer that both absorbs moisture and keeps the eggs from hitting each other when placed in the box. Continue to wrap all the remaining eggs in this way. Then prepare a clean box or a large container. Gently and carefully arrange the eggs inside, making sure they are neatly placed and do not move around. Thanks to this preservation method, eggs can stay fresh for up to 1 month without refrigeration. This is a simple, cost-effective method perfect for families with limited storage space. And remember the 3 most important rules when storing eggs. Do not wash eggs before storing. Do not mix different types of eggs. Avoid placing eggs near foods with strong odors. And never store eggs upside down. Always keep the large end facing up so that the air pockets work well. For white eggs or brown eggs, their nutritional value is almost the same. The difference in color only comes from the breed of chicken and does not affect the quality. When buying, choose fresh eggs. And don't worry too much about the color of the eggshell. Which tip do you like best? Try it today and share the results with me in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next videos. If you want to receive more great tips like this, leave the keyword "I like it" in the comments. I will send you an exclusive document about kitchen tips. Let's make our lives easier together.